We're back today with the brightest red, most Christmas colored jet I own. This is not the BAE Hawk, it's the BAE Hawk. Oops. Now I know Christmas time or whatever holiday you're celebrating isn't really supposed to be focused on the things, okay? But I thought it might be fun to talk about the things that we want or maybe definitely are getting for Christmas in the comments below. So while I'm flying my new BAE Hawk, I'd like to hear from you guys and let us know in the comments what's one thing that you are definitely getting, wished you would get, or are hoping that'll be under your tree. Let's fly.
Woo! That was a little scary. What were you doing?
I could have thrown it a little harder, I guess. Hand launching is my enemy, but this is, see, the last time we flew this, it was a very windy day. And so now I get to show you guys, boom, hands free, boom, 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 boom. Got it. Might need a touch of trim, but pretty cool. This is a very calm day. We almost have no wind, and that kind of makes it nice out. Even in the winter when it's like, I don't know, mid 40s today or so, it just doesn't feel that bad because there's no wind, so it doesn't hurt as bad. What a great day to come out and fly this. And guys, if you really want to let us know something awesome in the comments, don't just tell us what are you hoping is under your tree or what do you want to get for Christmas. Let us know something nice you did for somebody else. Did you pay for the person in the fast food drive-thru and you didn't know them or anything? You know, you just left an extra 20 bucks for the person behind you, or maybe you are like us in previous years and you have bought a lot for the giving tree or the angel tree, depending on what they call it wherever you're from. So let us know something awesome, positive, uplifting, or just an RC that you want to get for Christmas, or again, whatever holiday you're celebrating. We celebrate Christmas. Abby, I'm going to do a full throttle pass. Remember, this is a 3S battery. You would think it'd be 4S, but check it out. Here's full throttle. I think this thing is beautiful and flies extremely well. It'll fly on, I think they recommend a 1300 milliamp battery, but I have a 3S 2200 milliamp battery in here. Full throttle pass. Safe is off, and let's go. Just climbs extremely well for a 3S airplane. And my favorite thing about this airplane and a few others by this company, which guys, this jet is linked in the description box below, US based warehouse customer service, small mom and pop shop. But my favorite thing about this particular airplane is the Vector module. Okay, it's a flight stabilization module that comes pre-installed. All you do is plug in the wires like you normally would to your any whatever receiver you have and assign, in this case it's actually the 4th channel, but in many cases it's the 5th channel, to the 5th position on your receiver, and then just put that on a switch in your radio, and now you have stabilization. It's like safe. So watch, I'll just go upside down completely. Let's fly like inverted, and then I'll flip it, and it just, sorry about that direction, but it snapped us out of it. I'll do a better example of that.
Yeah, try again.
So right now I'm in stabilized mode or beginner mode, and now what I'll do is go turn that off. I'm going to roll upside down, hold it inverted, and then kick the switch on, and it just flips it right back over. That roll over to right side up was 100% the unit. I think it's called Vector. And I think it's getting better. I mean, in this, it's perfect. It's exactly what I would want in a stabilization system. And in my opinion, it's the easiest one to set up ever. Okay, I mean, we've seen these in other examples, and they're kind of hard to set up. But this one, you just plug it in and it works. It comes installed and it just works. I don't know how they made it so easy or why it's so easy, but that's my favorite thing about this. I still want to call this the BAE Hawk because I think that sounds cool.
You want to know a funny story, you guys? So like on a lot of our videos, I do the titles and description box, if you didn't know that. And we got a lot of comments saying it's BAE, not BAY. And Nate was like, Nate was like, Abby, you spelled it wrong in the title. And I was like, no, Nate, you said it wrong, my dear. It's BAE, not Bay. Yeah. So I had to even tell him. Pretty funny moment. It happens. You can't know everything.
No, and this is it's British, right? Isn't this a British jet?
That's why the tail looks the way it is.
Well, and they say this is the equivalent of like our Blue Angels.
It stands for like
British American
Aerospace Engineered. I don't know, something like that. Put it on the screen, Nate.
British Aerospace Engineer, something? Is that what you said?
I don't know, something like that.
Anyway, you know, tons of respect. No disrespect meant when we said that. But yeah, people say it's basically the equivalency of the American Blue Angels.
There's not many people who can fly any RC plane or jet that's handed to them, but Nate can.
Well, not any.
But there's a lot of people that know about every single aircraft ever, but they can't fly them.
Full throttle climb again there.
Good job, Nate.
Well, I appreciate the pat on the back there, but
if we were History Channel, you should be embarrassed.
Well, I'm not embarrassed. And no one made me feel bad.
I said you should be embarrassed if we were the History Channel, but we're not.
No one really made me feel bad. That's what I love about aviation people. Aviation people are generally like, hey, you know, just in case you didn't know, which, you know, awesome video, this is what it is. Now, if this was like a Traxxas monster truck, everyone would be like, die, man, die, with all kinds of explicits and you know, explicitives or whatever the word is, and telling me how much better they are than me and stuff. That's not the case with this. Many people have actually said the BAE Hawk group is better than the Blue Angels pilots. And the reason for that is because I guess Blue Angels have a pretty predictable air show. Right? It's like always the same. Not that it's bad, it's amazing. But apparently these guys mix it up every year. So different performance every time
you're
you go see
on like 6 minutes.
I probably should land fairly soon. But this is a 2200 milliamp battery in a very light airplane. So anyway, this has been a great discussion. Abby, really quickly, tell everybody what you want for Christmas. It doesn't have to be RC related.
Well, if you know me, you'll know I hate the gift giving aspect as an adult. I think gift giving is for children. You know, get your kids stuff, save your money, don't spend it on me. That's how I feel. But Nate made me pick something.
Well, we like to have something under the tree for you. Yeah. I
picked a Cricket. So we will see how that goes.
And maybe tell people what a Cricket is really fast.
Like the vinyl decal cutting thing. I really don't know, but I picked it out.
If it works out, we may have some cool like decals on some of our planes and stuff.
Sure.
And then, you know, every mug will have your name or my name on it.
What about you, Nate?
So you guys will think I'm crazy. I legit picked out an RC for Christmas, even though we live it and breathe it, and Abby thinks I'm absolutely nuts. She's like, just pick anything that's not RC, Nate. Like, come on. No, Abby, this really is what I love. I wouldn't have done this RC YouTube channel for 10 years if I didn't love RCs. So I picked out the DJI Mini SE, the special edition. So hopefully you guys actually will see that on the channel. Let's go.
Not the Mavic 3?
No, too expensive. Couldn't afford it. I'd have to sell my soul for that thing. That thing's like $3,000 or more. That is ridiculously expensive.
Are you landing?
So yeah, I landed.
You got
I am going to bring it in and hopefully plop it down in the grass.
Where?
To our left. Okay, that's my goal. Battery is definitely getting low. Let's see if I can do it. You know what? I need to bring it in like toward us, because that's not enough runway for me, I don't think. And I don't know. Abby and I, we try to do nice things pretty often. If we see someone down in the dumps, we, you know, throw them a little extra cash, or I do the drive-through thing sometimes. And not bad. Not bad for a pretty fast grass landing. That's like 10 feet away. Well, 15 feet away from us.
That was good.
Now guys, I'm going to show you all the goods under the canopy so you can see how easy this setup is. I bragged about it at the beginning of the flight because it really is awesome. So in case you're wondering what this ugly little plastic thing is here, I'm thinking about cutting that off because it's super ugly, because I could still take my canopy off just like that, but it's there as a little pull tab. So if you don't like that, you could easily just take that off, but some people like it, so it's on there. So I'm flying on a smart battery, actually, a 3S 2200 milliamp 30C. It's a low discharge rating, and I just have it pretty well shoved almost as far forward as it'll go. And then my IC3 connector plugs into an XT60 plug quite easily. I'm not gonna tell you to do this to yours because I don't know if it's like supposed to, but I always do it. So that's a nice thing that I've been doing with my new smart batteries. And then I've been flying on this particularly because it's so easy to set up on a Tactic transmitter receiver setup. I really wish Tactic was still like a big deal because it should be. It's just a really easy to use, that didn't happen, very reliable radio. I've almost never had any like brownouts on it or anything like that. I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but anyway, just plug in the 3. See, this little flight controller chip is what I was talking about, the little vector thing. It comes already installed, and all these things are plugged into it already, which I think is awesome. And then you just take the few, because this there's no rudder on this jet, it is just bank and yank, but there's elevator, ailerons, throttle, and then the 4th channel is your flight stabilization or vector safe type thing, and it just works really, really well.
Did you notice the planes on the like flag part? That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is really cool, isn't it?
I just noticed
I really like that. But check out the receiver, how I have it plugged in. You know, we're just 4 things are plugged in. You assign that little, they put sub PPM mode, that 5th channel to a switch, and it just works. So bravo to them. Amazing, amazing, amazing.
I wish everybody's was like that.
I really do too. And I should have my receiver like glued in here or something, but what I've been doing, because these are so easy to set up, now most people wouldn't recommend this, but I've been saving money and I'm limited on these receivers. So between this one and I actually just got the T33, I think it's called, on the way, I'll just yank this receiver out of here and put it in the T33, I'm pretty sure that's what the name, and it'll work. Just turn it on and it works, so I don't have to buy another $25 receiver to throw in there. So this is linked in the description box below. It's absolutely awesome. We had a beautiful day to fly. There's no wind, and for that, I've got to be grateful to God just getting us out here flying and sharing this opportunity with you guys. And a massive thanks to our Patreon supporters. Hopefully you guys picked up something from this video, are getting ready to celebrate and have an awesome Christmas or holiday time, however you celebrate it. And let us hear what you guys are getting into in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching. We'll have another awesome RC jet video popping up right about now. We'll see you there.
Bye.